Hey guys, and welcome back. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I usually see and do hauls from Sephora, and then I also see a lot of favorites videos. Instead, I'm going to be doing a Sephora haul, what I kept versus what I returned. So I have my Sephora app here that has my most recent purchases, and this is going to be specifically for the items that I bought when I was in the US. One of my favorite things about shopping in the US, I've said it before, I'll say it again, is that you have the freedom to take things home, decide if you love them, and then return them if you don't. Something that I had to get used to living overseas is that not everyone has that luxury. And when I'm in the US, I do not take it for granted for a second. And I'm gonna show you guys what I kept and took back home with me. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see my screen. I might insert like a screenshot up here so you can get a proper image of the things that I'm talking about. But to get us started, one purchase I made was for the Dr. Dennis Gross. This is the Advanced Retinol and Ferulic Texture Renewal Serum. This one I kept. This was a restock. This is a product that I've been using and loving for years. I use this alongside with the specific eye serum that goes hand in hand with this product. So this is something I definitely did not return. Next is the Kosas Dream Beam Silicone-Free Mineral Sunscreen SPF 40 with ceramides. I have been seeing this product all over the internet. People have been loving it. People have been raving about it. So I saw it in the store and I figured I would try it for myself. I used this one time and knew right away that this was going to be a return. I did like the way that it looked, but overall, I could feel it sitting on top of my skin. I didn't feel like my skin was breathing properly. I don't really have this problem with my own makeup or my own skincare, so that was definitely a deal breaker for me. I feel like anything that just makes you feel like your skin cannot breathe is a big no-no. I was pretty sad because I love the idea of this product. It seemed like such a nice, effortless, like everyday kind of makeup product that I could incorporate in my routine, even on days that I was not planning on wearing any makeup, but for me, it just did not work out. Next is the Charlotte Tilbury Mini Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This one I kept. I absolutely love this setting spray. I've been using this one for a very long time. I have large ones and I wanted to get a mini so I could carry it around like in my purse on my wedding day. And I also just didn't want to travel with a bunch of excess when I was coming back home because I did have this back home. So just needed a mini for the occasion. It served its purpose. I still love it and use it all the time. Next, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. This one I kept. I love this setting powder. It's a pressed powder. I use this specifically under my eyes to set my eyes. I also like to use this around my T-zone, but it also works so well for like an all-over finishing powder. It's one of my favorites. I use the shade One Fair. Then we have the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Longwear Lip Liner, and this is in shade 602 Completely Sepia Soft Nude Pink. This one I kept, and this one I love. I'm super picky when it comes to lip liners, but I love the shade of this. I love how it glides on. It stays really nicely. I felt that I think it was Wherever Walnut or something walnut. I felt that one was a bit too dark for my skin tone, but this one was just right. Moving on, we have Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Brow Freeze Gel. This one I kept. This was also a restock, and I will continue to tell you guys, this is one of my favorite new makeup products. I was so obsessed with the clear brow gel from Anastasia, but I recently made the switch to the Brow Freeze Gel. This one I would say has like 10 times the strength as the clear brow gel and just holds everything in place. It looks perfect. You have like laminated eyebrows for the day. I just absolutely love it. I use this when I'm not wearing any makeup. I wear it, I'd say, close to every day. Next is another product from Kosas. This is the Kosas Brow Pop Nano. This one I kept. I'm so happy I tried this brow pencil. It is now my #1 eyebrow pencil. Previously, before I left for the US, the Sephora in Dubai was not carrying Kosas. I actually found out as soon as I got back that they're now stocking Kosas makeup, and I'm so relieved because I don't know what I would have done when I ran out of this brow pencil. So this one was an absolute keep. I love how small and precise the eyebrow strokes are. I love how well it feathers out when you're brushing through it. It is exactly what I didn't know that I needed, that was missing from my other eyebrow pencils. It's a game changer. The overall look and appearance when I fill my brows now is just so much more like natural and professional looking. And I used the shade Taupe. I also purchased the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer. I picked this up because I heard people saying that this was something that was like an OG that doesn't get enough credit, and I was like, okay, let me try it. I ended up returning this. I honestly just felt that it wasn't something that I was missing. It was super heavily pigmented, which is usually a good thing, but I felt like it was a bit too intense for me. It felt a little difficult to blend out. I just didn't feel like it was filling any gaps that my other bronzers weren't already providing, so this one was a return. Next, we have the Velour Lashes, the Effortless Kit. This was kind of a spontaneous purchase. So for my first wedding and for many, many years, I've had fake eyelashes, like eyelash extensions. I absolutely love them. I didn't for this wedding. So I wanted to have the illusion, and I know absolutely nothing when it comes to eyelash strips. So I literally just walked into Sephora, purchased these eyelashes, and they looked like they might be the best out of all the options. Gave them a shot, struggled immensely to put them on in a way that they looked natural, and they were also just like super bold and like super dramatic, and just didn't feel like it suited me personally. No, I did not return these. I actually kept them because it felt like something that I couldn't return because I had already opened it, put glue on it. Like, I just felt weird even trying to return these lashes. So I kept them. I'll probably, like, if a friend wants them, I don't know. It says that you can use them 25 plus times, and I feel bad throwing them away. It feels like a waste of money. So if my mom wants them, you know, if someone wants them, they can have them, but those did not work out for me. I also purchased the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte Setting Plus Powder in shade Universal. I kept this, and I feel like no one is really talking about this product. If you need a powder that's really gonna brighten up your under eyes and like set everything, blur everything, and just give that like photoshopped kind of finish to your makeup and your face, I would highly recommend checking this out. It has like a whitish pink kind of hue. It comes with a little like makeup sponge here. I just use it with a brush, but I noticed such a difference with this. I picked this up for my wedding. I'm so happy I did because it was like night and day just applying this after I finished my makeup, just to touch up my under eyes and really give like a nice dramatic lift and brightening effect. I also use this like on my friends throughout the day and throughout the night to help them touch up their makeup. It was a win. I had this in my purse. I carried this with me through my entire wedding. So incredible find. I love, love, love this product. I also picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Liner in Icon Baby, a warm nude baby pink. This was a return for me. I remember just not really being obsessed with the color and the shade. I do remember that the lasting power was major. Like, it stayed on the entire day with 0 touch-ups, but I just remember not being super excited about the actual color and appearance on my lips, so this one was a return. I also got from Charlotte Tilbury the Luxury Eyeshadow Palette in Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk? Pillow Talk. This one I kept. I love this eyeshadow palette. I love a nudie pink mixed with a brown and some shimmer. I think it's just such a beautiful combination and you really can't go wrong with it. Really natural, but also can be like very elevated and dressed up. And this was also something that I used on my wedding day. Next is from Patrick Ta. This is the Major Glow Bomb in She's Glossy. I think everyone really loves this product. I think it is a great product, but personally, this was a return for me. I honestly, after taking it home and testing it out, I didn't have this wow factor that justified spending $50 on this product at the time. So that was a return. I actually found a great alternative that I ended up loving and using, and this is L'Oreal, the True Match Lumi Glotion. I picked up 3 of these. I use them all the time, and I get so many compliments on my skin when I use this, when I'm like showing a little bit of skin on my chest, shoulders, arms. It's just such a beautiful like extra touch, and it's from the drugstore. So some things you don't have to splurge so heavily on. Also from Patrick Ta, I got the Major Headlines Double Take. This is the like cream and powder blush situation. This is in She's a Doll Bright Neutral Pink. It's a very cool toned pink, and this was a return for me. Honestly, I just felt like a doll when I had this on, and not in a good way. It really felt like the color just did not match well with my skin tone at all. I think I just needed something a bit warmer. And I have nothing bad to say about the formulation. I think it's a beautiful product, but overall the color just wasn't a match for what I was looking for and what best suited me. I was also looking for a blush for my wedding, so I wanted something in this realm, but that didn't work. And I ended up landing on a blush from MAC, which I should have known and gone to in the first place because all of my favorite blushes are from MAC. And the shade I went with is Floor Power, a satin powder blush. The camera is not picking it up and doing it justice. This is like the perfect, I'd say like blushy, true pink, not too cool, not too warm, just like spot on. This is exactly what I had in mind when I was thinking of like a bridal pink. And honestly, it was such a great purchase because I feel like I've been grabbing this one all the time. It's like one of my go-tos for blush now, even though it's not the color that I thought I'd be using every day. It's such a beautiful shade. I also purchased from Makeup by Mario the Master Mattes eyeshadow palette. I got the original, so this is the warmer palette. There's now a cool tone. This is the original. Call me crazy because so many people are obsessed with these eyeshadow palettes. I ended up returning it. I honestly just felt like the colors were a bit too olivey orange for my skin tone. Maybe I would be better suited with the cool palette, but I also felt like it was too cool. I would love something maybe in the middle or like a blend of the two, but it just didn't work for me. I didn't love it overall. I thought maybe when I took it home and played with it, the application would be a bit different, but it wasn't, so that was a return. From Charlotte Tilbury, I purchased the Matte Revolution Hydrating Lipstick in Pillow Talk, which is a nude pink. This one I kept. It's honestly just a classic. I ended up using this on my wedding day and it lasted really beautifully. The color was great. You really can't go wrong with a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. From Ilia, I got a mini fullest volumizing mascara in classic black. I've heard a lot of people rave about this, especially for it being like a clean beauty product. I just wanted to play around and try something new, but by the time I took it home, I knew all I really wanted to do was restock on my favorites that I haven't been able to find. So I was like, this was silly, let's return it. I don't know. I'm a creature of habit. I know what I like, so let me just go grab what I really want. Didn't even open it, didn't try it, so I have nothing to say about this product. I did not put it on, so it's still a mystery if I would have liked this or not. But instead, I got on and I ordered replacements, not replacements, like restocks of my favorite Lancome Hypnose Doll Eyes mascara. I think this is being discontinued, or they're only selling it like directly from Lancome, because now I can only find the Drama. For waterproof, I had to get the Drama because I couldn't find the doll lashes, but I did find a normal doll lashes. I love this mascara. The wand, you guys, don't get me started about the wand. Like, the angles you can work with this wand are pure magic. In tandem with the formula, it's everything. I heard that the Drama was, I think it was the Drama that was like a replacement for doll eyes, but like there's just zero similarity when it comes to the wand. I definitely struggle with this one more, and I don't love it as much, but the formula is still there. It's still a great product, so we make it work. From NARS, I purchased a Power Matte Lip Pigment in color Le Freak. I actually discovered this because I went to a makeup trial while I was in town. She used this on me and I really liked it when she used it on me. So I took a photo, I wrote down the info, and I went to Sephora to go pick it up. But honestly, like, I just couldn't see myself using this on a daily basis. I think it was just super pigmented and in a color that I just wouldn't wear every day. So practically, I think it just wasn't for me. For like an event though, I think it's an amazing lip product because this stuff did not budge. Like, even swatching it on my hand, I had to wash my hands several times for it to start to fade. So if you want something that's gonna stay in place, I see why makeup artists are using this on their clients, because it just doesn't budge. And I think if I were going to love this, it would be in this color, or in this shade. It's a beautiful like rosy color. So nothing bad to say about it. It just didn't like suit what I needed or suit what I think I would use, if that makes sense. It just wasn't for me, okay? It was a return. We have the Kosas Brow Pop Nano again, because I feared that I was going to run out of this. So I had to get another just to have a backup. Again, in color taupe. Absolutely obsessed with this eyebrow pencil. I also grabbed from Sulwhasoo the Gentle Cleansing Foam. This was a restock, and again, this is like one of my favorite products that I've been using for many, many years. They actually recently did a rebranding, so the bottle looks a bit different than what I'm used to, but the formulation is the same, and it's so, so good. I also noticed that a lot of Sephoras are starting to carry this more in the stores, whereas before, more often than not, it was something that you could just find online. So super happy to see that this is being introduced in so many Sephoras across the US. Hopefully they expand and come to international Sephoras as well. You guys, I have a delivery that's coming. Hang on one second. Hello?
Yes.
Hi. Okay, you're here? Okay, see you soon. Thank you, bye-bye. I actually scored on some great Cyber Monday deals. I do not partake in like Black Friday and stuff really here in the UAE. I think in the US I do, but overseas I'm more like timid when it comes to return policies. But there's an amazing online platform similar to like Revolve, Forward, you know, all these kind of online retailers called Onos, and they have the same kind of return policy as what I'm used to, and they're having an incredible Cyber Monday, and I scored on a few Skims products that I'm super excited about. They're on their way, so maybe I'll do a little impromptu haul with you guys. Sorry for the interruption. I also picked up from, I think it's pronounced Edam, Le Choo, I don't know, exfoliating plus softening peptide lip balm. How did I lose it? Are you kidding? Okay, I found it. This was an absolute keep. You guys, this might have been one of my favorite purchases. Not only that, but I think it is my new favorite lip product, lip balm, lip butter. Like, out of anything else that I own or I've tried or I've used, it is insane. Also, the applicator just feels so good. It has this like nice cooling effect and like super smooth effect because it has this like metal tip. I love it. Oh my gosh. But the product, aside from the packaging, which is so beautiful, I cannot get enough of. Like, this is the one thing that I put in my purse when I'm leaving, no matter what. So if you're to take away anything from this little haul, I mean, this and like this were just revolutionary for me. Okay, let me get back to my list. Oh my God. I just opened the page and they actually sell this in 4 shades aside from the clear one, which I did not see when I was in Sephora. I literally only saw the clear one. Okay, going back, we have one more item from One Size by Patrick Starr. I got the Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. This was 1000% a keep. Also, one of my favorite finds. They do not sell this in Dubai, so I'm kind of sad, and like anyone who comes to visit me is going to be required to bring me one of these bottles because it's that good. It sets your makeup. It literally makes it like waterproof, sweat-proof, all the things. Wore this on my wedding. Wear this all the time, especially in Dubai. It's super humid, it's super hot. So just for that extra layer of protection after you put in all that work, this just seals everything together. The only thing is, when they say mattifying, they really mean mattifying. So if you like a dewier or like just nice kind of like soft hydrating look to your makeup, I layer this with the Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It's just a beautiful combination. So I only had to set with this once on my wedding, and then I topped with this, and I carried this around with me to do any touch-ups or any, you know, any boosts or rehydration throughout the evening. And it was perfect. Like, everything stayed so nicely. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and so excited about everything that I found and got to play with when I was in the US. But that concludes everything that I have for you guys. I'm super tempted to do a little mini haul with you guys of what I got for Cyber Monday from Onas, aka Skims. But my battery's about to die, so I think I might record one more video while I'm here, and I will try to include this in that video. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, whatever you're up to, and I will see you in the next one. Also, if you are not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.